The day you stop conflating forgiveness with forgetting is the day that you will reclaim your power. Forgiveness doesn't mean the hurt never happened. It means you've stopped letting it happen again and again in your mind. And when you finally lay down the battle, you'll feel it, the universe sighing through you, murmuring, "At last, welcome home." Dear younger me, I see you there kneeling in the ashes of what could have been. The words you can't unsay, the chances you didn't take, the wounds you inflicted or let fester. You're sifting through the rubble of if only, your hands stained with the dust of yesterday. The question trembles in your bones. Can I forgive myself and others for what's been done? Let me gather you close, here in the wreckage. Let me show you the redemption your heart refuses to see. Younger me, your moment of change is not a life sentence, it's a liberation. That regret, that haunting echo of "I should have known better" is not a cage, it's an altar. A place where your humanity kneels to confess, "I am learning." You think your mistakes define you, and yet here's truth. Regret is not failure. It's the shadow cast by your growth. The fact that you ache means you've evolved beyond who you were when the wound was made. That argument, that betrayal, that choice you'd rewrite if you could. It's not a stain, it's a bridge. A bridge between the you who acted in ignorance and the who you now knows better. And knowing better is how you begin to do better. Younger me, your silent struggle, those sleepless nights, replaying scenes like a cursed film, the way you punish yourself with what ifs, the bitterness you swallow like a pill to numb the guilt. I cradle it all. You've worn shame like a crown of thorns. Believing forgiveness is a prize you must earn through self-flagellation. Let me unravel that lie. You are not your worst moments. You are the grace that rises after them. The resentment you clutch towards others, it's not justice. It's a prison you built, cell by cell, barricading your own heart. And here's a revelation. Forgiveness is not absolute. It's emancipation. A choice to free yourself from the past grip so you can hold the present gently. And younger me, to your question, can I forgive myself and others for what's been done? Yes. Not because it's easy, because it's necessary. Forgiveness is not a pardon, it's a homecoming. To forgive yourself is to whisper, "I was doing the best I could with the light I had." And to forgive others is to sigh, "You were too, even when it wasn't enough." You are not erasing the past. You are alchemizing it, turning poison into medicine, scars into maps, fury into fuel. Every "I'm sorry" you offer to yourself or others is a seed. It will not undo what's been undone, but it will grow forests where deserts once spread. And younger me, you are not your mistakes. You are the phoenix that rises from them. You've mistaken guilt for accountability, as if suffering will balance some cosmic scale. Let me loosen that knot. True accountability is not self-punishment. It's commitment. A vow to tend the garden of your soul to the same weeds don't choke you twice. Those you've hurt, they don't need your penance. They need your evolution. And those who hurt you, they don't deserve your rage. They deserve your release. Forgive them, not because they've earned it, but because you're at peace and you've earned peace. One day you'll trace the contours of your regrets and find them softened by time. The memory that once gutted you will become a teacher. The grudge you nursed like a child will feel like a relic. You'll sit across from someone you once resented and realize the story you've been telling yourself was never the whole truth. You'll meet your younger self, the one hunched under the weight of, "I'll never forgive myself," and you'll pull them into the light and say, look at how far we've come. Look how the wounds have bloomed into gardens. And thank you for staying tender. Thank you for believing me. Thank you for believing we were both worth salvaging. Until then, younger me, let your regret be a mentor, not a tormentor. And when the question, "Can I forgive?" tightens its fists around your throat, answer it with fire and mercy and say, "I choose to." Not because it's fair, not because it's deserved, because I refuse to let the past hold my future hostage. Because I am more than my worst days. Because love for myself and for others is the only anthem I want to leave echoing in my wake. You are so loved, and you always were, from your higher self.